But what Obama meant when he said change was he wanted to use the power of the federal government to change America. He wasn't unhappy with Washington. He moved to Washington, fits right in, hires all the lobbyists that he used to complain about, does everything that the politicians used to do that he complained about. He does more of it, spends more, taxes more, regulates more. Because when he said change, he wants to change America, not change Washington. And what the Tea Party movement has done said, wait a minute, let's use the strengths of America to change Washington. And that's what happened in the last 2 years. The election was a restraining order on all the ambitions of Obama and the guys who wanted to raise taxes. It was a very loud message, and yet it's going to have to be repeated. The Tea Party movement, over a 2-year period, turned the country around from heading in the very wrong direction very quickly. It's like taking the foot off the accelerator and tapping the brake. We're still, because of spending and regulations, going in the wrong direction. We're not going as quickly, and we do every once in a while tap the brakes on it. But we need to slow it down enough to turn it around, and that's the 2012 election and the 2014 election. And everybody's like George Washington, just outside of Trenton, right? He goes, you guys signed up for a year? No. You got to stick around because this war is going to, the Revolutionary War is going to last longer than a year. We signed up to change Washington. It's not going to happen in 2 years. Tremendous progress in the last 2 years. I don't ever want to minimize the difference between heading off a cliff with your foot on the accelerator and taking your foot off the accelerator and starting to jam the brakes down. That's huge progress. But we still got to stop it. We got to turn it around, and we got to in the right direction, back to the Constitution, back to what this country was founded on. And the good news is there are more taxpayers than guys who want to live off taxpayers. There are more people who want to change Washington than there are bureaucrats who want to change America. Together in Idaho, around the country, people are meeting. We're saying no to tax increases, yes to spending restraint. We're beginning to make the changes that we need in state capitals and in Washington. I look forward to working with you over the next several years. We're going to win.
Thank you, Grover. Yeah, I just have to say, public policy is made by the people who turn out, who are willing to show up at the doorsteps, who are willing to come to the Capitol and say, no, we've had enough. Please stop taxing us to death. And you guys are doing that here today. It's cold out. There are a lot of other things I'm sure you'd rather be doing. But if you continue turning out, if you continue making sure your voice is heard, this legislature will not raise a cigarette tax, the sales tax, or any other tax. And we'll have you to thank for that. I want to thank you all for coming. God bless. Keep working as hard as you are.
Thanks, Wayne. Raise my taxes. Raise his taxes. Oh, we got the union in the back.
Where's Labrador's birth certificate? Go Broncos! Hey Broncos! Yay Broncos! Labrador was born in the British Virgin Islands. Where's the birth certificate?